Hey all, welcome back to the new video. So I think in the last video we had covered about the for loop, isn't it? So today we are going for nested loop. Nested means what it is also possible to place a loop inside another loop. Nested means what? One thing inside another thing. Okay, so that is called as nested. So it is also possible to place a loop inside another loop. That means inside one loop we are just placing another loop, and this is called nested loop. Okay, so the inner loop would be executed one time for each iteration of the outer loop. So for each and every time the outer loop condition would be true, the inner loop would be executed one time. Okay, let's say in my outer loop, okay, let me go for the example, it would be better for you. Okay, so see here, we are just taking two variables I and j which are integer type. Okay, so here two loops are there. First one is outer loop and second one is inner loop. So outer loop, we are just mentioning I equal to 1, I less than equal to 2, and plus plus I, and we are just printing the outer values. Okay, and for inner loop we are just mentioning j equal to 1 and j less than equal to 3, and the increment, that is plus plus j. Okay, so it would execute 6 times. Why? For each and every outer loop, 1 and 2, it would run three times. Okay, for one value in outer loop, the inner loop would run for 3 times, and for two value, again the inner loop would run for 3 times. How? See, for I equal to 1, now it would print 1. Okay, I value as 1, so it would come to the inner loop j equal to 1, j less than equal to 3. So it would print the value j as 1, then again the value would increment 2, 3. Okay, now whenever the j value would be 4, the condition would be false, isn't it? J less than equal to 3, condition false, so it would go to the outer loop. Now the value would be increment, the value would be 2, and it would check the condition like I less than equal to 2. Yes, the condition is true. Now for I value would be true. Again this inner loop would run for 3 times, j equal to 1, j equal to 2, and j equal to 3. That's all about nested loops. Okay, however, this kind of loop basically useful in multiplication table, like from 2 to 10 we want the multiplication table. So, or let's say from 1 to 3 we want the multiplication table. Okay, so at this case, however, the value would be in such a way like 1 2 3 2 4 6 3 6 9. So these all will go for nested loop. Okay, so whenever the I value would be 1, then this j value would be 1, 2 and 3. Whenever the I value would be true, again the j value would be 1, 2 and 3. When the I value would be 3, the j value would be 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so that's all about nested loop. Nested loops are useful when working with the tables or metrics or multidimensional data structure. Okay, so nested loops are useful when we'll go for tables, when you will go for matrix, or when you will go for multidimensional data structures or array, I can say. Okay, so that's all about nested loop, and that's all about today's video. Thank you for watching. Bye.